and welcome to next episode in our trading lessons predictions. We have observed favorable chart patterns on Granules and Hindustan Zinc on the short side, a bad pattern on Granules and a trend continuation pattern on Hindustan Zinc. Let's begin with Granules. Granules is in a sustained downtrend since the beginning of this year. As you could see the date here, it's 12/1/2018. So it's in a sustained downtrend since the beginning of this year. As such, the most recent price action has given us an advanced pattern. In a downtrend, as per our rules, we pick advanced patterns mostly which are bearish in nature. Okay, so in this case we have identified a bearish bad pattern. Let me draw the bad pattern so that you could see for yourself our short trade possibility. From this point to this point, A to B, B to C, and our completion here. Okay, so this is how a bad pattern looks like on Granules. Now, so this is our decompletion point. Let's mark it with a line. Let's mark it with a line. Okay, now just trading only on the basis of the decompletion point on the pattern won't be a safe idea. Rather, we could feel a lot more confident if we have other factors to support our trade assumption. So let me list the factors which I felt could strengthen our trade assumption on the short side. First, let's take a look at this ABCD pattern. So before that, let me get rid of this pattern. I will draw it after highlighting the supporting factors. Okay, so for the time being, let me take this pattern off the chart. Just keep in mind, this is our decompletion point on that pattern. Okay, so now to our supporting factors. First, on this ABCD pattern, we have the decompletion point at the decompletion point of our bad pattern. We have the decompletion point of this ABCD pattern right at the decompletion point of the bad pattern. Second, if we take a look at this move here, we are in the final leg of a possible Elliott wave. For your information, Elliott wave consists of 3 upward legs and 2 retracement legs. In an upward movement, this would be the first Elliott wave, retracement wave, move in the direction of the trend, second retracement wave, and another move in the direction of the trend. So possibly we are in the final leg of a possible Elliott wave, which might terminate somewhere around this area. Okay, That is our second supporting factor. Third, a bird's eye view of the chart tells us the most recent confirmed retracement was this point. The most recent confirmed retracement was this point. How do we know that? This was our impulsive move retracement, our impulsive move retracement, our impulsive move retracement, our impulsive move, and now this retracement is happening. I'm sorry for drawing it here. The most recent confirmed retracement was this point here, this point here, and this leg here has kind of overextended a bit. Why am I telling overextended? If you take a retracement of this impulsive move here, you could see that retracement is well past the 0.618, 0.786 and 0.886. So we could tell this retracement is a bit overextended. Okay, so there is a possibility of a pullback because of this overextension. And the fourth supporting factor, let me get this off. Most fibbest extensions ends at or between the 0.5 and 0.618 retracements. The extension of this leg, the fib extension of this leg is between 0.5 and 0.618. So that is once again a supporting factor or a signal which could tell us there is high possibility of a reversal happening from that point. Now let me draw the bat pattern for you once again, and our decompletion. This is our decompletion point. This is the bat pattern on granules. So taking into consideration our pattern setup and the four supporting factors, we could pick a short trade in the next trading session with .382 as our first target and 0.618 as our second target. Remember, we picked targets by making the retracement from A to B. From A to B gives us 0.382 as our first target and 0.618 as our second target. Okay, and our stop loss has to be somewhere let's say here. It's subjective. Somewhere in between these 2 points has to be our stop loss. Okay, so that is the analysis on granules. Let's see how the trade plays out in the next few trading sessions. Next, a trend continuation short trade on Hindustan Zinc. Hindustan Zinc is in a downtrend, and that opens up shorting opportunities for us. Now I want you to focus on this portion here and take note. Our most recent confirmed pullback was this point. We had this impulsive move, pullback, impulsive move, and a pullback is ongoing. On this pullback, it attempted to push through this level but failed to do so and reacted by giving us a strong bearish candle. Now let me switch to a 1 hour chart so that you could get a better picture of the opportunity right in front of us. This is a 1 hour chart on Hindustan Zinc. As could be seen here, prices broke through this strong level of support, made a retracement back into that support level, which now is a resistance, and what we are expecting is a strong bearish candle from this resistance level on which we can enter the trade. Now, as is the norm in our stock picking, let's see what other factors could assist us in our trade. Switching back to a 4 hour chart. First, the D point on this ABCD possibly terminates at that level of immediate support which we are expecting the prices to move into. Second, we have this bearish break after a double top. Now this is a double top. We have the strong bearish candle forming after making a double top. So that is our second supporting factor. Third, this bearish candle here has engulfed the 4 preceding candles and with heavy volumes. This bearish candle here has engulfed 1, 2, 3 and 4 candles with heavy volumes. So that is our third supporting factor. And fourth, fib extension from this point till this point gives us our 0.5 to 0.618 extension right at this level of immediate support. So that is once again a favorable factor in our short trade. Okay, so just to summarize, what are we expecting from this trade? Let me switch to a 1 hour chart. We got this break, a retracement. Now we are expecting a strong bearish candle from this level, and once we get a strong bearish candle, enter into the trade on the very next candle, and we are expecting the prices to push into this support level, and we have 3 or 4 factors supporting that assumption to go short on Hindustan Zinc. Okay, so that's our analysis on Hindustan Zinc. Let's see how this trade plays out in the next few trading sessions.